Gordon Burns couldn't walk after the Krypton Factor.
Oh.
Hi, I am Darren Duran.
My name is Barry.
We are the Uke Men League, and this is the Uke Men League's guide to 1980s pop. Where hopefully it'll be a series. It probably will end today, though.
I think, yeah, one time only.
Yeah, it's going to be a series then, and where we discuss a favourite pop song from the 1980s. And also at the end there'll be a little quiz. First one we've decided to have a little in-depth look at is You Spin Me Round by Dead or Alive. Now, we've got an absolute... It's a crushing exclusive, really, isn't it, for us? I mean,
no, it is. We are massively honoured, privileged.
I can't believe it's actually happening.
We've actually got... this isn't a wind-up. We've got
Pete Waterman, the record producer.
The Pete Waterman, not a bloke
called
down
Pete,
the pub
yeah.
called Pete Waterman. We've actually got Pete Waterman, the record producer, the TV personality. We've got Pete Waterman. I'm laughing because it's so bizarre.
It's mind-blowing. So we're going to have an exclusive interview with Pete Waterman later.
Yep.
He came in and pre-recorded it with us because obviously he's a very busy man. He's got a whole railway network in his loft to maintain.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, model railway. Yeah,
he's a
enthusiast. So we had to do it on his terms and his times.
And we were more than happy to do that because he's a legend. So anyway, Baz, pick up that what's that thing there as a bass? And
I learnt to play this instrument about what year is it?
2021.
2021. I learnt to play the bass 14 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, it was impressive.
Yeah. So I think I've done pretty well.
I mean, he's only just stopped blowing in the end, which is something.
Yeah, I thought this blowhole was a bit... my mouth isn't that big. But then I realised, silly me, it's not a flute.
No, it's where you keep your sandwiches and your cider, isn't it?
Yeah, but my 2020's dropped in there. I can't get it out. But
Right. Do you remember how to play this?
No,
of course we don't. Let's just have a go anyway. And if you mess up, do you know what? It doesn't matter because Pete Waterman's coming in.
Yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to know your name. And I can trace your private number, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you're lots of fun. Open up your loving arms. I want some. I set my sights on you, and no one else will do. And I've got to have my way now, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you're lots of fun. Open up your legs, watch out, here I come. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby. Yeah! And the thing is, people say we've lost it. And it's patently not true.
I think we've only improved in the last quarter of an hour that we've learnt these instruments.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't really...
been bothered
at all. I mean, frankly, our lack of drive is...
Yeah, and frankly isn't just a part of Birmingham.
No, it's right. You're right, actually. Frank Lee was the man who taught my mum how to play wiffle ball. Yeah, Frank Lee, yeah. And that's who they named the small village in the southwest of Birmingham after. Frank Lee.
Frank Lee, yeah.
Famous wiffle ball player. Look it up. You won't find it on Wikipedia.
No, because it's not true.
No. This video is very, very, very gratefully brought to you by... who's our sponsor this week, Barry? Oh, Gorman's Laxo Tap! The only tap that helps you crap. Simply fit to your existing pipework, and soon you will be crying on the toilet. Works with tea, coffee, squash, bovril. Oh, Gorman's Laxo Tap. That's O'Gorman's Laxo Tap, the only tap that makes you crap. I was just struggling. To fully enjoy the song You Spin Me Right Round, 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 Round Like a Record Baby, Round, 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 Round by Dead or Alive, we suggest that we feel like it would actually go with a Vimto. Have we got a Vimto here? I think we've got a Vimto. Or maybe a Sprite.
Sprite.
Okay, so yeah, and ideally you should have some sort of sandwich as well, a filling of your choice. What would the filling of your choice be?
I think I'll go for the classic BLT.
What, Dave Lee Travis?
Yeah, bacon, lettuce and tits. Yeah, so what sandwich would you choose, Darren Duran? Over to you, please.
I'd have a sandwich of my choice.
Yeah, but what would it be?
It'd be my choice. It's a personal choice.
Not fair enough.
A personal sandwich.
Can you not commit to one thing now?
I'm going to have a private sandwich. Sandwich for money.
Is that a B-side for Tina Turner?
Private sandwich for money. Any old filling will do. Yeah? So I'm going to have a private sandwich. And I'd possibly fill up and ruin my dinner on mini cheddars.
I went to school with him. Fill up.
So yeah, I would.
Money in the Uke Men League.
I would suggest, before you listen to this song, really eat as many mini cheddars as you could.
Yeah.
If you haven't got mini cheddars, Cheetos, of course.
Or toasted Dairy triangles.
You can't toast a Dairy triangle.
You can have with a blowtorch.
What's that? Does it caramelise it?
No, it's cheese.
Oh yeah, it's fair enough. Does it just melt?
Oh yeah, it's knackered. You can't eat it.
So I am absolutely delighted to bring you an exclusive interview with record producer extraordinaire, Pete Waterman. Pete Waterman! Give yourself a clap, Pete Waterman.
Pete Waterman, of course.
Pete, you've been a regular feature on the UK record scene for a few years now, haven't you?
Have you found it? Oh, you opened your eyes and it was there? Oh, okay, excellent.
Okay, so can you tell me a bit about how you got into record producing? You used to be a DJ, didn't you, on the Mecca club scene? Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. And you were how old?
It's quite interesting, really, isn't it? Because you don't expect that, do you, really? I mean, there's a lot of...
No, not at all.
I mean, obviously, you know, there's a lot of things you do expect from Pete Waterman. That isn't one. Yeah. Now, obviously, we're talking now about Dead or Alive and You Spin Me Round Like a Record. Now, Pete, that was quite a session, wasn't it?
Yeah. How did you find the lads? Were they good to work with? Because, you know, they did have a lot to do with their own songwriting, didn't they?
Yeah, Pete, can you tell me, apparently it was a 36-hour straight recording session. How did you manage without nap time?
Yeah, and...
okay, and...
Were the guys good with you when you went into a strop? Because I know you're sort of known for letting your emotions be shown.
I mean, the thing I find fascinating is what you just said then about the cocaine.
Oh, just then?
Yeah, I wasn't... Because you're not really the wild man of rock, are you, Pete?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Your input is gold. I mean, this is gold dust.
It's absolutely fascinating to hear what you've got to say about it.
Getting time with you, you know, because of your busy workload, it is like, you know, rocking horse shit. Isn't it?
Yes. So, Pete, can you tell me a bit? I know you're a big fan of model trains, aren't you?
Yeah, it was your early work with Thomas the Tank that led to it, wasn't it?
And of all the people you've worked with, obviously we're talking about Dead or Alive today, but can you tell me a bit about working with Kylie and Jason, for instance? It's fascinating. And
Yeah.
what made you choose that song? Yeah. I see.
And you work with Sunita.
Yeah. And of course, you were responsible for Venus, Bananarama's Venus, and
Not the planet, of course.
So yeah, okay, and that's what they wanted. They wanted it to sound like that, and you let that happen. That's brilliant.
I had no idea that Bananarama were astrologers, and they wanted it to sound like that because they liked the sound of Venus's atmosphere.
Pete, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm absolutely beside myself with the fact that you've agreed to do this.
And for free, because we're struggling, you know.
It is amazing.
Yep.
So, massive thanks to Pete Waterman. Pete. Yeah.
Shake my hand. Thank you.
Thanks, Pete. So, this song was recorded by Pete Burns' band, Dead or Alive. Kind of lived it, haven't we?
Yeah, we have lived this song, and
We kind of still live in it.
well, I certainly am.
I mean, I'm
You've been on it for days now.
Well, I mean, I haven't gone to work for weeks because I've been living the song.
And you're bad at your job.
Yeah. So yeah, they were formed in Liverpool by Pete Burns and Coy and somebody else. Not a Coy Carp. No, it wasn't formed by a Coy Carp, was it?
No, it's no Burns, Coy, and Lever.
Yeah, and the
Or
lever.
Lever.
Yeah, and Lever was
Excuse
a
the
carp.
pronunciation.
That's right, wasn't it?
Lever was
Yeah, so Coy wasn't a carp.
Yeah, but Lever
was a carp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Made of leather.
Yeah.
They actually. Oh, by the way, this wasn't industry written. They wrote this song themselves, which was against the trend at the time.
Because all songs were written by Jesus at that point, weren't
pop
they?
songs were written by Jesus,
Yeah,
and then just handed out willy-nilly to boy bands or girl bands of the time. But the band themselves actually wrote this.
Yeah, I mean they did do a cover later of something that they found that, but they were given that by a burning bush, weren't they?
Yeah, they were
in the wilderness, of course.
by a band called Moses.
So yeah, so this was written by Pete Burns, and when they actually sent this song to the record label, they said, rightly or wrongly, they said it's awful. They said this song is awful, and having lived the song for a few weeks, I think they're not far off the mark, but I like it. That was it. That's the way. I like it. That's the one they got from the burning bush.
The song initially charted. It got into the top 40. It wasn't very successful straight away, but with extended airplay on the radio stations, it sort of slowly crept up the charts and crept up the charts and crept up the charts. And this is true. This is a world record for the longest time spent in the UK charts before reaching the number one spot. They were in the charts for 14 weeks before they hit number one.
Really?
Yeah, it's a record that's not been broken to this day.
That's interesting.
It just crept up due to extended
because to
radio
me
play.
it sounds very much like a number two.
I don't know why I laughed at you, child.
But it was inspired by Pete Burns listened to a Luther Vandross song. Now, you often get inspired by listening to Luther Vandross songs.
I listen to Luther Vandross, yes. In the bath. I don't know why, but Luther Vandross just sounds to me like have a bath music.
No, when I'm having a bath, if you'd like to imagine me naked and
Are you having a bath?
I listen to Harry Belafonte in the bath. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's
you
just...
said I bet that peaked.
You've always been aloof, haven't you?
Aloof?
Yeah.
That's what you wash your back with, isn't it?
Exactly,
Aloof.
you talking about
loofus. Yeah, so...
Also, the strings, this is something else I've just remembered. The string orchestration and or arrangement in the song, You Spin Me Right Round, it was inspired by Richard Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries. Because if you listen to the song, it sounds naffle like Ride of the Valkyries.
No, it's so inspired by. I suppose that's like when you get those horror movies, isn't it? Inspired by true events, and you're like, nah, you definitely didn't have a demon come out of your anus.
Yeah,
that is not a true event. So I suppose inspired by.
Yeah,
it's like when you have like up to 100% results.
Yeah. Or that Steven Spielberg film that was inspired by true events, E.T. I can't see it myself. He looked like
you can't see it because you're banned from the cinema, aren't you?
Yeah, but that and E.T. was a poo that had come to life, and I could never see past that.
we've got a little segment in our show now that we like to call upon a friend and colleague.
No, colleague, not friend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Colleague Bronski Pete. After 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bronski Pete knows football. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to welcome Bronski Pete.
A man with an ambient face.
Ah, a man who grew Britain's furthest onion. There he is.
You said
Bronski Pete.
you wouldn't mention
I
the
wouldn't mention
idiot.
your onions. Sorry, I've given you a bit of jip.
Yeah.
Yeah, jippy
I just
onions.
sat down on them.
Okay, so Pete, you're famous for knowing pretty much fuck all, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've got some questions here for you. Don't. There's no pressure, but the whole show is riding on this because this is what gives the show its final score out of 5. Okay.
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 So at the minute it's riding at a solid 1.3.
Okay, I'm going to ask the first question. Then I'm going to pass this device. It's a device because you say I've got it written on my phone. It makes you look a twat, doesn't it?
Well, you do that
So,
yourself.
okay, true or false? Are you ready? Okay, don't get looking. Dead or alive, bassist Mike Percy once did a shit so large it disrupted a P&O channel crossing.
Now,
True
is
or
that
false?
true, or must it be false?
So, did Mike Percy, the bassist from Dead or Alive, do a shit so large that it disrupted a P&O channel crossing? Now, think about this.
Where's he from?
Liverpool.
So he's got to travel a long way.
Yeah, he's got to get to Folkestone or Dover.
Yeah.
I mean, that's half the problem, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
No wonder he's probably egg-bound.
We're basically looking at a turd the size of the iceberg that sunk the Titanic.
And obviously, he
Did
probably...
it come out of his bum?
We don't know whether he poos at service stations. I can't.
No, me neither.
No,
to be fair.
no,
It might get on your shoes.
Yeah, and where do you hold on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, yeah, okay, so just to reiterate,
Okay.
Mike Percy, did he do a
Percy,
shit so
shit.
large it disrupted a P&O
Large.
channel crossing?
Ferry.
Yeah, ferry, that's
I'm
right.
gonna-
He's
Yeah,
learning
well,
words.
yeah,
He's learning words.
Use your words.
I'm going to go false.
It was false. Well done. It was actually, he blocked the Suez Canal. Well done.
Suez Canal.
did, yeah.
What,
Yeah.
under Liverpool?
No, that's not in Liverpool. Oh,
Oh.
see, he knows fuck all.
No. Drummer. Now listen, drummer.
Yeah.
The Bang Bang Man.
Oh, yeah, not the
Yeah.
flute.
Not. Don't get cocky. This is our show, not yours.
Sorry.
Pete Burns is dead. Have some respect, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Fuck's sake.
Drummer Steve Coy.
Steve
We're
Coy.
back to him.
The fish.
Got his name from the fact that he was too shy to come out from his drum kit. Is that true? True or false?
So
Too
was
coy.
Steve Coy.
Steve Coy, too coy to come out from behind his drum kit. Is that how he got his name?
Which one is it?
Is it true? Or is it...
For once in your fucking life.
Or is it fucking false?
Come on.
Fucking useless fuck.
Honestly,
Right, I've got this.
You've got the brains of a shit.
It's positive.
It's positive. He says it's true.
He says it's true. It is true! Stephen means shy drum boy in Esperanto.
Oh, there you
So,
go.
yeah, see,
Well, there you
that's
go.
2 out of
Is that
2?
2 out of 2? Jesus.
That's the second thing you've ever got
Okay.
flipping true in your life.
Okay, so going back to that song that we're talking about. That,
Yeah.
You
Which
spin
song
me,
was it?
You spin me
Oh,
right
yeah,
round,
yeah, yeah.
round, like
Is
a
that
record
by
round.
Duran Duran.
No, it's not by Duran Duran. Come on.
Okay.
It's Dead or Alive.
Dead or alive? Who
Remember-
are Dead or alive?
Dead or Alive are the band we're talking about. They're
Oh,
from
okay,
Liverpool. Pete Burns. You spin me round, baby. Okay,
Did
Mike
it get
Percy. Yeah, like a record would, I suppose.
yeah.
Yeah. Do records get dizzy?
The
That's
Vic
a really
Reeves
good
one
question,
and
yeah.
Wonder Stuff one did.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Finish this lyric. I want your love.
That's not.
So there is. Look, there was a lyric in the song. You spin me right round. Do you remember we're talking about that song?
Yeah, by Duran Duran.
No.
Can you think?
Right. Okay. So you spin me round by Dead or Alive. Pete
Yeah,
Burns
yeah,
with the
yeah,
face, the
dizzy.
eye patch, the hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty boy.
Pretty-
Okay. Finish this lyric. I want your love.
Because I'm homeless.
Oh. The answer was love.
That's not another lyric.
It is.
It's kind of...
They sang it.
They did
Oh,
say
okay.
it, yeah.
That's fair enough.
So sorry, that's oh,
Oh, that's my first.
that's your first fail. Okay.
Question number 4. Why is it so sore?
Jesus, he barks. It's like having a manky old dog sat on your sofa.
Sorry, I've just beeped everything. Hey, question number 4. Question number 4.
I thought we got that in fucking act, eh?
Question number 4.
It's the fourth question, by the way, just in case you didn't get it the
Do you
first
have to
4
say
times.
question number 4 times?
Question number 4. 4. Dead or alive?
That's not true or false, it's just a question.
What's the question?
Dead or alive?
I feel dead now.
Dead is true!
Dead.
Dead is true!
That's
Dead
right.
is the answer.
Which of these is genuinely, this isn't me being an arse,
It is.
no, this is genuine, which of these is singer Pete Burns from Dead or Alive?
Yeah.
You spin me round, round, round like a record, round, round,
Yeah,
round,
yeah, the
round.
Disney
Right.
record, yeah.
Yeah. Which of these is his middle name? Now remember, his name's Peter Burns.
Peter
Was he
Burns.
Peter Colin Burns? Was he Peter Giuseppe Burns? Or was he Pete the Meat Burns?
Not fiery.
Not fiery.
No.
Oh, come on, this is easy.
He was either Colin, Giuseppe, or the Meat. Now, which one was his middle name? Bear in mind, he's from Liverpool.
Oh, it'd be the
That's
meat.
a massive...
The Meat.
It's a
I'm
massive
afraid
giveaway.
he's got it wrong. The answer is actually Giuseppe. His middle name was
Giuseppe.
Peter Giuseppe Burns. Now,
The clue was in he's from Liverpool.
yeah,
Liverpool.
Come on.
Giuseppe.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And actually,
It's there.
Spandau Barry got Giuseppe Burns once, didn't you?
I did, yeah, but I had some penicillin and it cleared right up.
Cleared
Was
up.
it hot pizza?
No, it was a hot prostitute.
Oh, no. That's getting cut out. I ain't having it.
She wasn't hot, and she was a man.
And a dog. An actual dog. Well, no, like a bear.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like an
yeah.
animal?
That makes more sense in Liverpool.
Do you know, there's times when I just think, why do I bother with him? Because it's always like,
And it was a prostitute. What? I speak from the heart.
you do speak from the heart. And
Not my heart.
no, you speak from the
All the
band.
hearts have broken.
You speak from the band heart, don't you? You speak for Anne and Nancy
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, they
Which
were-
is how we all die in the next 4 years. Right,
4
okay.
minutes.
So what did we get in the end? What were the scores?
Well, Bronski Pete, I hope you kept count. Well, you didn't because you can't.
You got 3.
Yeah.
3 out of 5 will give this
You got
this
change the
episode
jingle.
3 out of 5. Bronski Pete
No, something.
knows something. Well, we're not going to have to just change the jingle. We're going to have to change physics. Brian Cox can get to fuck now because you know something.
Yeah, so actually, from knowing fuck all to knowing 3 things in what, like 7 minutes?
And that's why
faster
BBC should
than
be
he
paying
learned
this.
flute.
This should be like an open university course on 80s music.
They should.
Because
Should.
you know something there.
Well done!
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. And your love.
Think about what you've
I can't. I can't.
Dead or alive,
There you go.
you spin me right round like a rabbit, right round. Are that the words?
No.
Oh,
You didn't sing any words. I was waiting for your backing vocals.
I don't know the backing vocals.
You don't know the song, do you?
What is it?
It's that song that we're talking about.
Ah, shit, I thought we were doing Pet Shop
I've
Boys this
lived
week.
it. I've lived it.
I was
I've fully immersed myself in the virtual reality of Pete Burns' face this week.
I was doing Aztec Camera by the Pet Shop Boys.
Is that a laugh? Or is your fucking sinus just dying? Is that what the sound of someone's sinus is? Prolapsing. Can you have a prolapse sinus? Because that's what that sounds like.
I need...
Sounds like to me.
Can someone get some help for me, please? The middle of my face hurts.
Just, if you've got any Sudafed, send it this way. Jesus.
I am physically inept at playing bass guitar.
Did your throat prolapse? Jesus.
Why the fuck are we doing this? My name is Darren and Barry.
I ain't talking to him anymore.